What if I told you your worst day was approved by God? Job lost 10 kids, his money, his health, his reputation in 24 hours, and the Bible says God gave Satan permission to do it. Why would a loving God allow that? Stick around. What's up, family? Welcome to Advanced Faith. I'm breaking down the book of Job today. Not just the story, but the theology behind suffering. If you're asking, why me, God, right now, this video is your answer. Job 1:1. There was a man in the land of Uzzah, blameless and upright. Job wasn't perfect, but he was faithful. That's important. Then verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord. This is a scene in heaven. Satan shows up. Yes, Satan has access to God's courtroom. Verse 8. God brags about Job to Satan. Have you considered my servant Job? Think about that. Your trials start because God trusts you enough to be tested. Satan's accusation in verse 9. Does Job fear God for nothing? Translation, Job only loves you for the blessings. Take them away, and he'll curse you. God's response in verse 12. Behold, all that he has is in your hand. Only against him do not stretch out your hand. Keyword, limit. God always sets limits on what Satan can do. Your test has an expiration date. One messenger comes. The Sabaeans took your oxen and killed the servants. Before he finishes, second messenger. Fire from heaven burned up the sheep. Before he finishes, third, the Chaldeans stole your camels. Before he finishes, fourth, your 10 children are dead. Eliphaz, Bildad, Zophar. 30 chapters of wrong theology. Their main point, you must have sinned, Job. Confess, and God will heal you. This is prosperity gospel 2,000 years early. But Job 13:15. Job says, though he slay me, yet will I trust him. This is the thesis of the whole book. Faith isn't about getting answers, it's about trusting God without answers. Most Christians quit at chapter 37. Don't. The best part is next. Finally, God speaks. After 37 chapters of silence, but he doesn't explain why. He asks 70+ questions. Job 38:4. Where were you when I laid the foundation of the earth? Job 39:1. Do you know when the mountain goats give birth? God's point, Job, you can't even understand goat pregnancy. How will you understand the universe? God isn't being rude. He's saying, I'm God. You're not. Trust me anyway. This is the answer to suffering. Not explanation, but revelation of who God is. Job 42:10. And the Lord restored the fortunes of Job, and gave him twice as much as he had before. Double for his trouble. Isaiah 61:7. Job 42:16. Job lived 140 more years, saw 4 generations. Test ended. Promotion came. But Job was never the same. He knew God deeper now.